Kylian Mbappe appears to be enjoying the weather in Monaco while he continues to face an uncertain future at Paris Saint-Germain. The 24-year-old forward has been heavily linked with an exit from Les Parc des Princes this summer after entering the final 12 months of his contract in the French capital. In his latest upload to Instagram, Mbappe posted 4 pictures from his time in Monte Carlo from over the weekend, a pair of selfies, an image of the coast, and some playing cards while having some dinner. Unsurprisingly, the comment section was flooded with Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid, and even Galatasaray supporters pleading with the France international to join their club. Earlier this week, Mauricio Pochettino was asked if he would like to reunite with Mbappe and Neymar at Chelsea. The Blues boss said, "I think in our past we were at Paris Saint-Germain and with Kylian and think I need to be conscious that I cannot talk. Everything you talk is too much noise. It is a situation that is very delicate and one they need to fix in Paris with Kylian. For our side, I have nothing to say. We are working on our reality is different. From my side, nothing to say, only to support them." Juventus and Chelsea are now in deep discussions regarding a swap deal involving Dusan Vlahovic and Romelu Lukaku, and the margins of this have started to become clear, reports detail. Page 4 of today's Gazzetta dello Sport highlights how Chelsea have started to open up to the idea of swapping the Belgian for the Serb, keen to cut their losses on the 30-year-old and get rid of his heavy €12 million net per season salary. Juventus are equally keen to make a change, with Massimiliano Allegri pushing to work with Lukaku this summer. It's no secret that the Italian coach doesn't have the best relationship with Vlahovic, who has struggled to show his best in Turin since moving from Fiorentina 18 months ago. The Bianconeri are hoping to make the swap but want Chelsea to pay at least €35 to €40 million in order to close the distance between the market values of the pair. The Premier League side are looking to pay less than this, and despite the gap, things are moving forward positively. Chelsea believe that their youngster Levi Colwell has the potential to grow into one of the world's elite defenders. That is according to a report from The Athletic. They claim that Chelsea are convinced Levi Colwell, 20, is going to become one of the best centre-backs in the game. The Athletic claimed this week that Colwell has now agreed a new 6-year contract with Chelsea. The young centre-back looks set to commit his long-term future at Stamford Bridge, which we expect will be greeted with loud cheers from the Blues fanbase. He's been integrated into Mauricio Pochettino's squad during preseason after a successful loan at Brighton last year. Now, Colwell is set for the opportunity to try break into the Blues starting lineup and become the next major success story from the academy ranks. We are certain Colwell is currently one of the world's best young defenders. His performances for Brighton, accompanied by his role in England winning the Under-21s Euros this summer, is proof of his huge talent. The left-footed centre-back should be able to slot straight into the team and make an impact. He's got the pace and physical attributes of a top player, plus a stunning passing range and composure on the ball. It'll be a new kind of pressure playing at Stamford Bridge every week, and there's no guarantee with anyone, but Colwell looks ready to shine in Chelsea colours for a long, long time. Chelsea have agreed a £38.6 million deal to sign defender Axel Disasi from AS Monaco. The 25-year-old has been signed following a serious injury to Wesley Fofana, who has been sidelined for the foreseeable. The Blues have acted decisively as both Manchester United and Arsenal were tracking the 4-time France international. Disasi will complete a medical and sign a 5-year deal, with the option of a further year, at Stamford Bridge in the coming days. The signing throws Trevoh Chalobah's future into major doubt despite playing more preseason minutes than any other player under Mauricio Pochettino. Chalobah has major interest from Inter Milan, but it is unclear whether the Italian giants are willing to pay a significant fee. The Blues now have 6 major senior central defenders on their books, including Fofana. Levi Colwell's future also remains uncertain despite Chelsea offering the youngster a new contract amid Brighton interest. Chelsea insist he is not for sale and have so far resisted calls to include him in negotiations with Brighton to sign primary midfield target Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo's agent has been baffled by Brighton's refusal to sell the midfielder after Chelsea received another £80 million offer rejected. to see him immediately rejected, as the South Coast outfit were determined to keep it private with their £100 million asking price. Chelsea's first offer of around £70 million with additional terms was rejected by Brighton in early July and, according to Fabrizio Romano, the transfer bosses have put together a package worth of improvements. £80 million. But their attempts to steer Caicedo away from the South Coast club were again unsuccessful. Caicedo feels like he could leave the club if the asking price is met. And according to transfer journalist Ben Jacobs, those around him feel unbelievable that Brighton have turned down an £80 million offer on the table, which would be a record-breaking purchase. Club. Chelsea and Barcelona are understood to be the clubs working hardest to pull off a player plus cash deal for Paris Saint-Germain superstar Kylian Mbappe. Sources close to PSG have indicated the Blues' co-owner Todd Boehly is trying to put together a deal for the 24-year-old, who seems certain to leave Paris either for a fee this summer or for nothing next year. Spanish champions Barcelona have also been actively pursuing a player swap deal, it is understood. The French club are also anticipating a renewed attempt from Saudi club Al Hilal to persuade Mbappe to agree personal terms. He reportedly refused to even meet with an Al Hilal delegation in Paris last week. The Saudis were given permission to speak to Mbappe by PSG after lodging a world record £259 million bid earlier this month. PSG fear all efforts to sign Mbappe this summer will be in vain, though. Sources close to the club are convinced he has already agreed a deal to sign for Real Madrid on a free transfer and secure a €160 million, £138 million signing-on fee. The Saudi League is still understood to be pushing hard to secure Mbappe as its marquee player, having appointed former Chelsea technical director Michael Imenolo as the director of football at its Player Acquisition Center of Excellence, PACE, to lead recruitment centrally for the league's clubs. Speculation around Mbappe increased in intensity in June when it became clear he would not activate the one-year extension in his PSG deal to keep him under contract until 2025. His exit from the club seemed almost certain when he was omitted from the preseason tour of Japan and South Korea, which sparked the rush of interest in him, including the world record bid from Al Hilal.